If you are the victim of a sex crime, super important, call the police. I know oftentimes the crimes are committed by people you might love. It could be a family member, it could be an acquaintance, it could be a friend, it could be a stranger. But it's important to recognize you are a victim of a crime. And people that commit crimes should be held accountable. And the only way to do that is to get the police involved. And the benefit of doing that too is not just to hold people accountable, but it's also to gather the evidence that quickly goes away in these types of cases, including blood draws, scarring or acute injuries, bruising, abrasions, the scene itself. There's a lot of things that take place that are really important that dissipate quickly and could actually make it much more difficult for you to recover down the line if that evidence isn't captured immediately. Similarly, if you're a victim of rape, first of all, I'm sorry, but if you're a victim of rape, the police will probably have you go to the hospital and do what's called a SANE kit. Okay, so it's a sexual abuse kit where they do a standardized inspection and they record the evidence. And that's very, very important in proving what you say happened actually happened, because the perpetrator more often than not will deny what you say happened actually happened. So the way to get around that and be able to prove your story is true is to get the evidence through the police and get the evidence through the hospital. Apart from that, follow your doctor's orders and please seek counseling. These are horrific events and they're very damaging on one's psyche. Put your pride aside, male, female, or other, put your pride aside, follow your counselor's advice. Do the exercises, seek the counseling. If you can, attend all the visits that they recommend you attend, because that is the way for you to get past this emotionally, which is a massive portion of your damages. And ultimately, we don't want to, we like big claims, don't get me wrong, but we would much rather see people get past and heal and get back to normal than have a big claim but be screwed up for life. It's just not what we're into. It's not what we're about. So please follow your doctor's orders, follow your psychologist's orders, your counselor's orders or recommendations, and get that treatment done. And then finally, it goes without saying, you probably want to call a lawyer sooner than later. There's steps in the criminal process as well as the civil process that might be missed, might be overlooked. I would never expect a person without legal training to understand it fully. In fact, a lot of lawyers that don't practice in the area don't understand it fully. So please see a lawyer as soon as you can, because they can do their best to set you up for recovery to the extent you're able to get the recovery.